Good morning, guys. Just started the day here. That's the hotel that we stayed last night here in the city of Yazd. It was like 5 hours driving yesterday night from all the way to Shiraz all the way here. But anyway, we made it. That's the hotel in my backyard. It's a pretty good one. If you guys want to stay in Yazd, just check this place called Silk Road Hotel. Breakfast good, Wi-Fi fast, and they have parking also, so everything matches perfect. So basically our first stop in Yazd here is the Yazd Mosque. So this one in my bag, it's pretty huge structure. What makes me impressive is the color of the tiles, like it's pretty turquoise, and with the sun gives like a pretty beautiful reflection. And yeah, that's this one in the back. We just started the day, just was in front of our hotel. This place they call the Alexander the prison. There is no like fact that Alexander was jailed here, but people are still saying that's the Alexander prison and become famous, and people come here to see that. But that's just a courtyard place that people come to relax and take some photos. It's just okay. It's not something impressive, but it's nothing related to the prison. This is the basement, probably where Alexander stayed during his life. But anyway, Alexander, I guess, is the guy who destroyed also the Persepolis, the one we visited yesterday. This is a mini wind tower they have here in the city. I see it everywhere, and it's pretty good. That's just a small version they sell here as a souvenir, and they use the real material. I guess the one they made the real tower. It's pretty good. It's just like a mock-up. What I like to travel is to understand how people develop the cities, especially this one, like I don't know how many thousand-year city. And there's a water mill that controls the waters in the entire city. So imagine who had the idea to create that. And then, as you see, like they can control all the water from the city inside of this entire place. So probably they have a system that the water comes inside and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I just checked the information. This water mill has 1,500 years old. It's 3 times of the age of Brazil. I asked the guy to write our next address. Chabo was mentioning that this is one of the hottest cities in Iran. That's why they developed this wind tower to make inside of the house like chilling. And yeah, that's the small one that I just showed the mock-up. But they are everywhere in the city. We just made it to the mosque here. The main one is just the one. So this is the fire temple. They say there is like a flame of fire inside for I don't know how 1,000 years and never gets down. So it's pretty cool, you know, like they have like kind of symbol of the Zoroastrian fire temple. That's what they call. And we are going inside to check. But yeah, it's interesting. I just want to see the flame, how it looks like. But what I read the comments, people say that's the coolest place they ever see here in Yazd. inside, the flames is there, man. It's like unbelievable. Since the 4th century, they keep the flame up. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what they say. It's just like a temple, they call, or monastery or whatever, for the people who come here. They call fire temple. That's exactly the name. And it's a bit far from the city, but it's really interesting to see. Made here to the garden. What's special about this garden is that the wind tower, they consider as one of the biggest wind tower in Iran, and it's just over there. I can see the structure is like really impressive. It's this one here, and yeah, so that's the wind tower. If you guys want to know more about that, go to the internet and search about wind tower in Iran and try to understand how it works. I'm inside of the tower right now, and it's really interesting. You really can feel the breeze coming. It's just like pretty fresh here. It's much colder than outside, to be honest. And there are like few different rooms, but well, I can really feel the wind here coming from inside. It's so cool. And there's inside of the tower, there's something I like. Beside the rooms, they have like this glass. So this is the complex. Now we need to go back to the hotel, get our car, and then start to drive. Was very good, the city. We could visit a lot of places. You can do most of the sites in one day. It's possible. Of course, if you want to spend the day, drink a coffee and stuff like this, definitely need more time. But for us, like, we don't have that much time. We always come inside of those shops to get some dry fruit. For example, like they have like peanuts, they have almost everything, so we got some here, and yeah, it's really good. Dry fruit, the best. Huh? That's the owner. Hello guys. Hi. Alright. So we just made here to the Tower of Silence. It's that one over there. It's a place, like burial place for people who believes in Zoroastrian, and I'm not so familiar with this religion and stuff, but it's the same as the one we visit the temple today, like the fire one. And when the people pass away, they used to put their body on the top of that mountain. So if you're still walking here, maybe you can see some bodies and stuff. So basically, they put a corpse, like the bodies, here inside of the Tower of Silence. And only the people that are from this religion could come inside. And when the body was here, the vultures come and eat the body, and also decompose under the floor. In China, they call it sky burial, and should be the same in English, I guess. But it's pretty interesting to see that, you know, like in the top of the view here from the city, it's like, whew, you can have a huge idea what's going on inside of Yazd and the city.
I met you in a crowd of people. I fell for you, nothing to do.
So the idea behind this hole over there is that basically they put all the bodies here inside of the circle. So the vultures come inside and eat the bodies. After they eat the bodies, there still the bones remains. So they get the bones, throw inside of that hole over there, and then they use a kind of sulfur or kind of like a acid to destroy the bones inside, and then after that the people can rest in peace.
You said I'm cool, don't take me for granted. Prove I'm true, what can I do? Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard?
Guys, I have been in crazy places in my life, you know, like traveled so much like in the last 10 years, but like Tower of Silence, I don't remember to see something like this in my entire life. And so much history behind, you know, and it's well preserved, I would say. It's not bad, it's really, really good. If you
You need to be forever happy with me. I know I'm a fool.
we stop here to get some fruits, my boy's selecting over there, and I'm having a rest because we still have 1 hour all the way to the village.
I know I don't deserve you, but I do my best to be a better man for you. Be a better man for you.
The cool stuff, what you can do when you're driving, you can stop anywhere and take some photos, like this structure here. We are on the desert, to be honest, and we are going to this city. It's like abandoned city. I hope we can find some guide that can take us inside, because most of the buildings are like being destroyed.
For you. Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard to be what you need to be forever happy with me? Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard?
So this is the village, the entire village there in my back, and there is no one living here, but the city is unbelievable cool. Oh my god, I never see something like this, especially with the lights. The afternoon lights is the best. I will write the name of the city here so you guys can check on the internet. But the view from here, you can have like, wow, unbelievable.
To be what you need to be forever happy with me. We're going home. I'm starting to feel sorry for all I've done to you, my dear.
I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes. That's something that I didn't expect at all, and I'm shocked.
It wasn't me. I just wanted to have fun. I didn't mean to hurt your pride. Do you want my love? Can you see me trying hard to be what you need to be forever happy with me?
We are on the way to the city. Sunset now. This beautiful mountain here on the way. We're going to a place called Chak Chak. No idea what is that. It's just 20 kilometers in front, but we stopped to get a beautiful photo of this mountain.
I know I'm a fool. I know I don't deserve you, but I'll do my best to be a better man for you. Be a better man for you.
So we're inside of here, Chak Chak. We made it. It's very peaceful place, very silent. It's a Zoroastrian religion. I think my pronunciation should be right. I don't know, but anyway, it's one of the oldest religion in the world, and people come here every time to pray. And every year during July, all the people who follow the same, I don't know if I say religion, they come here and they celebrate together. So it's pretty interesting. It's very silent. There is no one. We are the last ones. Getting dark outside. We made it. It's getting dark outside, and that's Chak Chak. It's an interesting place if you guys want to visit in this area. And I will finish the video here. I hope you guys like today. See you soon. Peace and love, and boom.
Be a better man for you. Do you want my love? Can you see me trying